Hello everyone and welcome back to more Gundam Battle Operation 2. Today I'm going to be going over a quick tutorial with some people from the community about how to improve melee combat. So we're going to go here and we're going to play some reds and we'll see what happens. So the idea with this is to improve melee combat by keeping an eye on the boost gauge. And we're going to, hopefully, be able to up people's game really easily in melee with this. So, we're in game. We're going to move over and go and find a red that we can pick here. For this one, I think I'll pick one of the reds that I used to learn this technique with, which is the Pixie, which not many people like. It's either the Pixie or I'll use the Proto at 350. It doesn't really matter on what red you pick, they all use the same style technique, and it can be applied to other mobile suits as well. So we're going to do a custom match here. Oh, okay, maybe we're not going to do a custom match. Apparently I have a penalty, which means I can't create a custom room. That's because I left last night. I wonder when that's actually going to stop doing that. Let's have a look. Database, play data. That'll probably give me a second level warning. Yeah, it has. Reduce rewards. Oh boy. You can restore your disconnect rating by playing ranked matches. Oh boy. Okay, so we'll have to get Moon to create this. This is fun. Okay, if Moon can create a lobby here and invite me, a 1v1 lobby on Desert at 400 cost, then we can get going with this. Normally it would be me creating it, but unfortunately due to my penalty from disconnecting from last night's match, I can't actually do any lobbies myself. I'm gonna have to jump in later on. Excuse me. Jump in later on and do some rated matches to avoid taking that penalty any further, because I don't want to lose that. Okay, Gundam guy. Just waiting around for Moon in the lobby here now, and then we are good to go. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna chill out and look at one of the mobile suits here while I just wait, because otherwise it'll just be showing me in the lobby. Gundam guy says, you got a penalty. Yeah, I couldn't play last night really well because of my migraine. So I ended up just turning the console off mid-game, and even though it was a custom game, it gave me a penalty, so I'm going to have to play rating later on. It's given me like a level, what was it, a level 2 or a level 3 penalty? Hang on. Database. Oh, doesn't matter now, we'll just go over this training. I didn't think it would actually give me it because it was a custom game, but apparently it'll just give you it anyway. Yeah, you can't leave the game even though you'd want to. Right, we're gonna ready up here. And away we go. This will be a short 1v1 on Desert, where we don't cap any points. Instead, we just head towards the center and go for a melee. Because the game is peer-to-peer, this might be a bit crazy, but what we're going to do is pick a 400 red suit that you want to learn melee with, and away we go. So the way this works is it's all a case of keeping an eye on your boost gauge and being able to chain attacks into it to increase the cooldown speed just that little bit faster. It works really well for upping your melee game. Okay, so here we go. We're going to meet in the center, and then we're going to go through this. I'm using the prototype Gundam here because of the twin beam sabers, but also because it's a raid, and I'm used to the standard Gundam. So what I'm going to do is, you'll notice, I'm not going to engage yet. We'll go over this first, and then we'll show it off. So you'll notice when you do a melee swing, you'll end up with a cooldown meter that says waiting after you do a successful swing or a completed swing, and you can chain into multiple swings, so you can go center, left or right, but after you finish, your cooldown meter will come up and say waiting, and it will interrupt you. Like when you finish a melee swing and it is on, you will not be able to do another melee swing again until it's gone from view. The thing is, you can cancel out of this, or at least make it go quicker, by boosting. So for instance, if you finish a successful combo and then watch the gauge go and then boost, what will happen is the boost gauge will actually come back quicker if you get the timing just right at the end of your melee. So if you finish a combo and then boost, the gauge will come back a little bit quicker. It's only a little hop, but it helps. So you can chain into different attacks. The best way to do it is from a downswing. So for instance, a downswing, you always finish off and it always ends up with you in an awkward position. If you boost immediately out of it, you'll be able to get your gauge back quicker, and you'll also be able to get out of that animation quicker, which will allow for multiple chains. So for instance, you can hit, go back, and then go straight in again to another melee combo, and then get out of it again. So it's a lot of making sure that you have got enough boost gauge left so that when you're in a melee, you can constantly hit the enemy. So for instance, we're going to engage each other now, and we'll see how this goes. So I'm going to stand over here for a moment, and we'll do this properly as if it was a duel, so that it's fair, because I like everything being fair. So, let's go. I've run out of gauge there. Nice counter. You gotta get the timing just right. Now boost out of it. Now you can come back for a second hit. Oh, nice. I boosted straight into that then, but it's fine. The only problem is when you don't have enough gauge left, well then that's where you start suffering. There we go. So as you can see, it allows me to get a little bit of extra hits in. I love the way we both anticipated that there. The only problem is, with my gauge on red here, I can't really do much. Now I can. So we can get back in here and get another cheeky hit in. Oh, that would have happened if I hadn't been too far away there. That's the only other problem as well, is making sure it's only a little hop boost so you can get back in range for the enemy suit and land that important hit on them. That area there, I was going to try countering and I got the timing wrong. Moon could have got another hit in there, which is interesting. It's all a case of getting the timing right and being able to time your swings, anticipate what the enemy's going to do, make sure you get the cooldown timer going back faster, and then get those extra hits in. It's really helpful for when you're playing the raid or any other suits. It helps with like general purpose mobile suits as well, but it's really handy. Footage was red from tackle gauge, says Moon. Alright. Here we go. It really helps. I learned this technique when I was playing the Pixie. It's really handy for just really quick melee hits. I think that was a... Oh, thought that was a counter there. Left yourself open. Getting a little extra hit there and then we'll back off. My gauge is really high though, so if I don't pull off a counter or something, it's going to be a little bit awkward. Gotta watch how much I'm hopping around here. I was waiting there, thought there'll be a melee attack coming soon, and when it didn't happen in a while, I thought I'll go for the counter. Just as I was gonna go for the counter, it was a bit too late there. Part of it is a bit of a mind game with the enemy on whether you can anticipate their attack or not, and I failed there. Yeah, my melee game's been pretty rusty for a while in terms of countering. Hopefully, I can get better at that. It's really a case of understanding when the player will go for it and trying to push them into a awkward situation where you know they're going to freak out. And then you can counter really easily, or you can get melee hits in depending on what they're doing. And Moon clearly was not freaking out there, so... There we go, that's the ideal position that I want him in. When he's used up his counter. And then I can get a couple of hits in. For melee, you ideally want to bait the enemy into using the counter early. And if they don't, well then it's a little bit awkward. No, Gundam guy, I did not. Here we go again. Let's see what happens here. I love the way when your mobile suit's walking backwards, the animation for it walking backwards is incredibly fast. Oh, come around the opposite way to what I was expecting. Okay. We're both using up our... Ooh! What happened there? We're both using up... Oh, what? Melee counter did not happen there. Might have been because of the connection, I'm not quite sure there. I swear I got the counter right. Yeah, the thing is, I went for neutral there to get out of that, and it didn't happen. There we go. Interrupted mid-swing. There we go. And then, of course, if we want, we can get an extra hit in there. But yeah, using all these techniques will get you better at melee. A lot better at melee. And when used together and when practiced enough, it'll make you very formidable. Like, admittedly, I've not played Red properly in a while. Like, there are times where I'll just switch out and play, like, certain mobile suit types for a month. I've not played Red in about 2 to 3 months, I think it is. But yeah, that's the basic concept behind boost cancelling and just melee in general. Give that one to Moon there. Thanks, Moody, that will help a lot, says Moon. It's cool, it's cool. I love the way because of my penalty, my rewards have been reduced. Anyway, that was just a small stream for today. I've got some other stuff that I'm doing at the moment, so I'll be back later on for you guys. I hope that you've enjoyed that and have learned something from it. And I'll see you later on. Thank you very much for joining me again. Bye!